Hi guys, Thomas and Friends 47 here. Today we're taking a look at the new Thomas and Friends Metal Collection James. Here we can see the packaging there with the 80th anniversary logo. Here's a look at the back of the box with the Thomas and Friends logo and of course James' name at top right corner. Here's the other side, the top and the bottom. Alright, and then here he is at the packaging, and James looks absolutely splendid. Here we have a lot of great details, including the side rod detail there, we have the dome detail, we have the printed handrail detail there, very nice. Here's a look at the front of the engine, and I really like this face that they've used. It's like the perfect cross between the classic model series face and the CGI face. I think that's pretty cool. Here's a look at the other side, which is pretty much the same, but that's okay. Here's a look at the back of the engine. And the back of, the back of the engine now and the front of the tender. And I like how they have the hollow cab there. Here's a look at the top. We can see the great whistle detail that's printed on the top, dome detail, and the tender detail. And then here's a look at the bottom of the engine, and we can see the name there too. Alright, then here's a quick comparison with James and the Ruby Thomas. And you can see he is quite a bit taller than Thomas. And then here's a comparison with him with Henry as well. And we can see there again, he is quite taller than Henry. Alright, so all in all, what do I think of this model? Well, I think it looks absolutely amazing. Mattel has done a great job with this new Wave of Vengeance, whether it's the motorized range or the new Metal Collection range. Now, scaling is an issue, but it always has been with diecast, so it's not a huge concern to me, because I know what I'm getting into when I collect this range, right? The same way with Ertl. I loved Ertl. I know it's very popular in the fandom, but it had a lot of scaling issues too. If you look at Toby and you put him beside James, like Toby is just ginormous next to James. So it had its scaling issues too. Every range has. But I really appreciate that they've gone with like separate molds, they've gone with detailed molds, so I don't mind it as much. I think it looks really great, the buffers that are painted on the front, I think that looks awesome. I love the fact that they've done the handrails, that they've done all of the different printed whistle and everything. Like, it just looks really cool. One thing that I would fix though, I don't mind that they use the All Engines Go tender. I think it actually works because it's not too far off from the classic series. I do wish though that they had changed the side rod details, because for some reason they painted them in like this bronze color to match the dome, and I think that was just an issue like internally. I don't think they realized, or maybe it was just because the plastic, they thought it was the same, but it's not. That would be my only change. So if you could change that to a gray or silver, I think that would look a little bit better. It's also kind of cool that they went with gray wheels, which was from like that promotional art all the way from back the early 2000s, and so I don't think it was intentionally meant to be a homage to that, but it's kind of cool because it is. You know, it feels like a homage to that, so even if it was done by accident, I still think it's cool that that's still showing up all these years later. But all in all, I think it's a great model. Now, if you want to pick one of these up, I was actually able to find this on Jason's eBay store. So Sidekick Jason was able to find these locally and picked up a few extra to sell there on the store. And I was able to get this and a few other models as well. So if you'd like to pick one up, you can easily go there and pick them up for a pretty good price too. But I want to thank Jason for listing those on the store, so that way I was able to find them pretty early, because they still haven't arrived here in South Carolina yet, but hopefully they will soon. But all in all, it's a great model. I'm really happy to have in my collection, and I look forward to hopefully Mattel making even more of these, because they've done a great job, and I can't wait to see what else they're going to create. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see y'all again very soon. Bye for now.